All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our Tuesday night training, our TNT. And it is the beginning of a new week here as we are coming towards the last part here of our March Madness. My name is Jesse Macpherson. If you are brand new to Secret, brand new to the team, we want to welcome you and congratulate you on making an incredible decision to get started in free enterprise. And I know a lot of times when you do something maybe that's new, or maybe you've never done anything like this before, or maybe you've tried things like this before and been, unsuccessful, or whether you've done something very well before. One of the things we're super excited about here is to welcome you to our program, welcome you to our system, and to make sure that we equip you with the right resources, the right direction, the right education to go out there and accomplish your goals. Now, whether you're looking to go 2 miles an hour or 200 miles an hour, we want to make sure that you have a clear path to go out there and execute. And by execute, I mean get the results that you're looking for, because nobody here, including all of us, nor yourself, want to waste any time, because it's the most precious commodity on the planet that we have is the time and the life force that we invest into the things that we do. So we take your time very seriously. So we want to make sure on Tuesday nights, every Tuesday, same time, same channel, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we are bringing you training hot off the press that we know is going to be important and valuable for you to go out there and build your business. So welcome to all of our new agents. I get to be your host here for a little bit today, which is exciting. I love hosting is something, but I was fortunate to find Secret 11 years ago, actually 11 and a half years ago now. I was not looking for Secret. I was super negative when I was first called about it. It was a friend from Chicago, and I was like, why are you calling me about lipstick? And he was like, it's skincare. And I was like, what's the difference? And he's like, no, you got to see this. And I got a chance to come meet the owners of the company here in Phoenix, Arizona. And ever since then, I was like, this is it. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm home. I feel like this is what I'm meant to do. These are the right people. This is my tribe. And as a result of that, the last 11 years has taken me around the world, from renting to owning, from paying off debt to being able to be a stay-at-home husband and soon to be a stay-at-home parent, to be able to retire my wife before I met her. That was a pretty good deal. And a lot of things that we take for granted. So my wife is 8 months pregnant. We're having our first daughter next month, which is super exciting. And one of the things that I think I take for granted is I've been at every single one of her doctor's appointments. And a lot of them are in the day and during the morning, and being able to be there. And it's like, very rarely am I at the clinic. I'm the only dude who's there, right? Or there's one other one. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm unemployed. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But what we want to do is we want to make sure and set you up for success. So whether you're new, this training today is specifically for you. If you've been in Secret for 10 years, this training is specifically for you to make sure that you win. So we've got two different things here that I want to make sure you guys know about before I introduce you to your two guest trainers that you guys have here tonight. Is this. Right now, we're in the middle of what we call March Madness. Now, March Madness, for those of you guys that know, is actually a term that got taken from college basketball, right? The whole bracket and everything, it kind of gets crazy. But in Secret, March Madness just means more. Now, that madness means more money, more points, more rank advancements, more everything. So the first thing that we've done in the month of March is we have doubled the volume or points that you get when you enroll a new person with one of our enrollment packages. So that means that it's twice as easy or twice as fast to get promoted, or half the amount of people to get promoted in March than it is outside of that with these enrollment packages. We've got double QV until the end of the month. We've got 10 days left. Second thing that we have is we have double Rockstar bonuses. Now, double Rockstar bonuses, right? Really what that means for those of you that are new is triple direct bonuses or triple enrollment bonuses. So when you enroll a new person with a Preview, Power, or Pro Pack, you get a bonus, $40, $70, $200. When you enroll 4 or more in this month, in the month of March, 4 or more, we double your bonuses. All right. So instead of 40, it's 80. Instead of 70, it's 140. Instead of 200, it's $400. Except for this month, we don't double those. We double the Rockstar or triple the direct bonus. So instead of 40, it's 120 per preview package. So what does that mean? 4. That's the number. That's the key number. 4. I'm looking to go get 4, right? 4. All right. So everyone hold them up. Hold up your 4s. All right. So I got my Rockstar, Bon Jovi. Yeah, let's go. Right. So, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to go get 4 here. Now, how do we go get 4? Obviously, we got to talk to more than 4 people. And more than 4 means more than 5. Right. If you talk to 5 and get 4, it's not because you were good. It's because you were lucky. I want you to know. Right. So like go to Vegas and go gamble. But what we're looking for is we want to go out there and show enough people, because some are going to say yes, some are going to say no, some are going to be negative, some are going to be maybe, some are going to be kindas, but we want to get you 4 yeses that decide to join now rather than just decide to join later. And some of your trainers today are going to teach you a little bit about that. Now, outside of that, the last thing that we want to share, talk to you guys about is our Club Fit Challenge, right? Our Club Fit Challenge is a new program we have with a 60-day challenge that comes with an amazing application that gives you access to the workouts and meal plans, recipes. And we have opened up our next challenge, which starts April 3rd, and you're available to enroll today. Now, on top of that, we also have our Enroll 4 or Get 4, Get Fit for free, which means if you enroll 4 customers into the challenge, you get your kit back in product credit. So basically, it's like you got to do the program for free. So very simple. 4 agents, Rockstar. 4 Club Fit customers, your program's free. Pretty simple, right? So we want to keep it as simple as we possibly can for you guys as we're going out there and building this. So I got a couple things I want to share with you of some recognition for some of the things that have been happening. I'm going to wrap up at the end here, just kind of button this all up here today, but I really want to get into your trainers. But the first thing I want to do is go through a little bit of our recognition, which is something that we do here every week, because we want to honor all the people that are going out there and getting recognized here publicly for a lot of private failure, because usually in order to be recognized, it means you went out there and talked to a bunch of people. So here in our program, we have our systems and everything that's coming up, but our next events are coming up as what we call our regional training events, RTEs. These are secret regional trainings. We have 9 of them that are happening all over the United States, right? And 1 in Canada. Now, the ones in the United States are all going to be on Saturday, April 15th. So from Atlanta, or you got over there, Charlotte, Chicago, New Jersey, Phoenix, right? So we got Wichita, Tampa, and San Antonio. Now, we have the contracts, and location signed. Let me go back here real quick. Okay, let's go back. Okay. So for 4 of these locations, so we have the hotels. By tomorrow, we should have all the other contracts and locations, so that way you can start booking your hotel or find your Airbnb. As we know, many of you are going to be traveling into these locations. We will share the ones that we have today in the chat box, and they will be up on our website. So you'll be able to go to secretdirectevents.com and register for your regional training and get as many people as you can there with you, because this is going to be a power-packed day of updates, training from our best from around North America that are going to be flying around. Now, Calgary is going to be happening on April 22nd. It's the following Saturday. So keep that in mind. If you show up to Calgary to the Sandman on April 15th, you will be alone. Or you'll be with other people that would on the wrong day. So April 22nd, you get there. Now, all of this is leading into our big event that's happening. We've got our Freedom Academy in Europe, in Budapest in Hungary, if you want to go over the pond. But here in America, in Phoenix, Arizona, we're coming home, baby. July 14th, 15th, and 16th. And we're actually going to be doing some special events around this and some fun days. So we're going to be doing a charity golf tournament. We're going to be doing yoga class. I'm going to be teaching a hip hop class. And because I used to be a hip hop dancer, I know I don't look like it. You're like, really? Just come to class. You'll see. But we're going to be doing a lot of fun things around that. We have a cowboy themed party on our Friday night for our welcome reception. We're going to have a huge pool party. The resort itself is at the Arizona Grand Resort and Spa, and they have an actual a water park inside of the resort. And when you stay at the resort, you're going to be able to get 4 wristbands for the event that's going to be included in your stay at the Arizona Grand Resort and Spa. So we have not announced or released the room block for you guys, because we have an incredible discounted rate specifically for our agents that are attending Freedom Academy to come in even early, stay late for all the festivities that are going to be happening around this. Okay, so we're going to get you details about that as we go. Systems wise, right? So our website, if you haven't been on there, is teamsynergyagents.com. There's training, resources, PowerPoints, videos, calendar of events. A lot of the things that people are looking for are going to be found on teamsynergyagents.com. That's agents with an S, right? You're going to be able to connect to our Facebook group, our Instagram, all the different things and communication channels that we have, you're going to find on our site. So make sure and visit that, visit it regularly for any updates. But recognition now, what we want to recognize is these are some of the agents that have gotten promoted from March 7th to March 13th. So if you got promoted last week, you're going to be in next week's recognition here. So for this week 627 here. So we want to recognize and congratulate our brand new bronze agents here from just this last week. Now, bronze is a great rank. It's our first rank. It's when you have 2,000 in qualifying volume, and on your left and your right within the month. This is going to get you that pay raise in your team commissions from 10% to 15%. That's a 50% pay raise in your team commissions. 50%. I know people get excited about a 50-cent raise on their job. We're talking about a 50% raise in your commissions for going out there and achieving bronze and maintaining bronze, something you want to make sure that you get done as quickly as possible. The next rank after bronze is Royale, and we want to congratulate our new Royales. Congratulations, Jennifer. Hernandez. I can talk. Oh my gosh. Right. So, Hernandez, congratulations. And then we have our rock stars. Remember, I talked about rock stars is 4 agents in 4 weeks that order at least 400 points, or our smallest package. So I want to congratulate all of our rock stars. I see some of them on here, some of our top leadership, new Ruby Amy, who I know is crushing it. She brought in a new person that just went actually bronze Royale, literally in their first couple of weeks. So Anne Marie, congratulations. Chanhua, congratulations. Garrett, congratulations. Jeff and City Ball, Blue Diamond agents going out there. Tracy and Taylor Secrets, and we know who that is, baby. So going out there hitting rocks, you're going to hear from some of these here today. So to get us started and kick us off here today, I'm super, super excited to introduce you to your first of our 2 trainers here today. And in no particular order, by the way. So by the way, I didn't tell them who was training first, so hopefully this one's ready. But this woman I've had a chance to know for over a decade, as she's become a dear friend of mine and somebody that I admire for not only the business that she has built, but the culture that she's created inside of her organization and the success that she's had. She'll share with you a little bit more about her story. She's one of our Red Diamonds, $250,000 a year earners. She's also become one of our Millionaire Club members. And 10 years ago, she got started in secret with 0 experience in this business or any business like this as a school teacher. And she started spare time, part-time, came to one of our events, got excited, went home. And it was funny because I would sell a joke. She was like, she was selling the dream before she even tried the cream, so before she even had a chance to try the products, a lot of the people were buying the products and experiencing it. And she was like, thank God they were as good as they said they were when they showed up at people's doors. But I have watched this woman pioneer her country of Canada, as well as build an international organization. We were just talking about team members that she's enrolling out in Kenya and Africa. She's got team members in the Philippines. I know that she has them all over here, of course, North America. Not only has she been able to create an incredible amount of success for herself, but she's helped tons of people on her team go out there and get promoted and earn $500 a month, $1,000 a month, and go on annual trips and vacations with our agent destination programs. And so I'm so grateful that she is here today to share with you and impart some wisdom on this incredible March Madness that we're in and heading into an incredible season as we head into our summer months. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Tracy Zimmer. Welcome to the training.
Hello. Well, here we are. I am super excited, Jesse. If you could make me host, actually, before I forget to ask that, because I'm going to want to share my screen here eventually. But before I do that, thank you so much for the very kind introduction. Jesse, I know you said you've been here for 11 and a half years. I have been 10 and a half years. So it's crazy to think about, over a decade that I have been with this company called Secret, which I never knew about this company, 10 and a half years ago. I didn't really know anything about the industry, to be completely honest. I was ignorant to the profession, is what I say. But I had a lot of ignorance on fire because I went to an event. And that is why I am so excited. And, I believe so much in getting to events. And Jesse, I remember meeting you, and, I just want to thank you, first of all, for your leadership, for being that person to plant your flag from the get-go and just have that like posture and confidence and just know where you're going. And you've never ever wavered on that. And I thank you for the time that you bring to us, all of this training, all the club fit that you've been doing. I know how much time and effort and energy it goes into that. And as you're creating all this other stuff, you still have time for us individually. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know I was going first, but that's okay. Here we are. I actually wanted Roscoe to go first. Oops, I maybe shouldn't have said who the next one. No, we've been advertising it, but I seen him on stage at our last event, and so I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to listen to him. So, anyways, I'm going to have to hurry through mine so we can get to him. But just a little background about myself. As Jesse said, I reside in Canada, Calgary, Alberta, here with my 2 teenagers. So background in a classroom, had education degree, and I remember getting a message from a friend saying, hey, take a look. And I just heard the words Dead Sea. I heard the words of earning extra income, guilt-free shopping. And I was like, hey, yeah, let's maybe try this out. Would have never ever entertained the idea of this industry prior. Dead Sea obviously meant a lot to me for me to say, hey, tell me more. And that event just, 2 weeks later, it changed everything. So I hope every single one of you on this call today have registered at your regional, because that is our next event, but you have picked the regional that is close to you or where you want to go, where you want to be, and you have committed. You've booked the day off, you've made arrangements with your kids, you've done what you need to do, and your ticket is bought, you are going. Like, plans are in place, done deal, right? That's what I do. When an event comes out, it's just like, it's off. This is what's happening. Freedom Academy that's coming up, like, it is a done deal. Guess what? It's not an easy time for me to get away. I'm missing a big event in my daughter's ball season. It's her provincials that weekend. But you know what? I need to be there. And so Grandma and Grandpa are coming to watch her play her ball provincials that weekend, and I'm going off to do my thing, and that's okay, right? I realize there's some sacrifices that need to be made, and I also realize it's not always easy. So I'm telling you that because I want you to know that we also face, I also face hardships and struggles and things to get through to get to those events. But regardless, here we are. I am sold out on Secret. Absolutely love this company. It's been amazing for the past 10 and a half years. It's taken me from a rigid schedule in the classroom to time freedom. You cannot put a price tag on time freedom. I've been able to be that present mom, dropping my kids to and from school. I'm the driver for all sporting events, like you name it. I don't miss a beat. And that to me is absolutely everything. So love, love, love this company. For those of you who are new, you are in such a great, great place. And I can't wait for you, to see all of it, to see the big picture, because it's pretty, pretty awesome. So I am going to share a little bit tonight. Here we go. Jesse, yeah, I think I'm a host. Am I a host?
Yeah, you're definitely co-host. So otherwise you wouldn't have been able to unmute. So I can see your screen. You're good.
You good? I'm good. Okay, cool. All right. So I was thinking today, March Madness, double, and yeah, everything's like double, right? Like, there were so many things that Jesse said are double that I was almost kind of like, oh my gosh, how do we even keep this all straight, right? But at the end of the day, here's what you need to do. You need to go out and make things happen. So when we have a promo that's running for the month of March, I want you to think of March as like that jump board, like a springboard to like launch off and to like get ahead of your business. Don't think of it as I'm going from March, to the end of March, and then I'm going to like take my foot off the gas. That's not what you want to do when they give you a promo month like this. And something I have done in the past 10 and a half years is I've used months like this or promos like this that have been given to launch pad my business, okay, to get that springboard and to get the momentum going. So that is something that I want you also to do. So 10 days left in March. So I want you to think about, what are you doing? There's 10 days left in March. You might go, oh my gosh, there's only 10 days. No, there are like 10 days left. That's still so many days. But you need to ask yourself, what are you doing for those 10 days, right? Are you just thinking about what you're going to do? Or are you actually doing it? So think of your money making activity. And for 10 days, it's money making activity. So who are you meeting with? Who are you talking to? Who are you following up with? At the end of the day, who are you showing secret to? And it's funny because I listened to a little podcast the other day, and they said, in network marketing, if your mouth is closed, your business is closed. And I was like, whoa, if you're not out there sharing and talking, your business is closed, and we need to be open. So are you getting people on presentations, whether that's in person, by Zoom? Are you doing your sit downs? Are you saying, hey, making those phone calls? Are you inviting? Are you getting product on people? Those are the things that we really, really need to be focused on, because this double, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. It goes to so many different things. So I want to talk to you a little bit about like goals, right? So not only just goals, let's talk about month of March. Like, what are your goals for the month of March? What do you want to end with? So Rockstar, are you going to take advantage of the bonuses for Rockstar that Jesse just talked about, right? How many customers, how many agents do you want to be having in the business by the end of March? 50-50. How many personally enrolls are on your 50-50? How close to you are, how close are your 50-50 squared, right? Are you already committed to your April event? It's March right now. Yes, the event's in April, but in March, you need to be making that commitment. So if you don't have your ticket to regional right now and you're listening to me, don't tell me you don't, because after this, I hope you get on there and you commit, okay? Regionals in April, where do you want to be in your business? Like, what rank do you want to be at? Do you want to be hitting the 50-50 squared? How many people in your team are you bringing to your regionals? So we need to set these little goals as we're going, and these events that are coming up. So agent destination, we have that going on right now. And I'll tell you what, that is the one thing that I'm the absolute most excited about out of everything. Okay. Because these destinations is what has like seriously, just created so much glue to my business and to everybody's business, because you get there, you're around the community, you get to, so many of my best practices have been because I've been talking to somebody at the pool on agent destination. So where are you? We still have lots of time left for agent destination. Somebody starting today, you can still earn that agent destination, right? So, and go back to last week's call if you want to know exactly what you need to hit that agent destination, because I know Jade Bullen did an amazing training on that, but that ends June 12th. So where do you want to be? Where are you getting trip for two, trip for one? Like, I hope everybody's gearing for trip for two, but hey, you know what? I hope agent destination is high on your radar and high on your priority. July convention freedom. Again, do you have your ticket? Are you committed? What are your goals by July convention? Where do you want to be? And I want you to take some time, like really set out these, when we have events coming up, and what's the next major thing, and where do you want to be? Because we never want to be at the same place that we were at the last event. Ending year 2023. What do you want? What do you want out of this business? Like, I'm strictly talking business. When I talk vision boards or anything like that, I'm talking all areas of our life. Right now, I'm talking your secret business. What is it that you want from here? Okay. Now, I would say, are you in alignment with the direction of the company, right? And you hear us talking about 50-50 all the time. Are you personally on your 50-50? Are you on that? Are you sharing with the agents in your team? What does 50-50 mean? Are they on 50-50? We do not want to leave anybody behind on a free getaway, correct? Does everybody agree with me? Like, we can't leave our friends behind, our team members behind. 12 months of loyalty, you get a free vacation. But I'll tell you what, we can set all of these goals and we can do all of these things. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. The biggest thing for the key to success in our business is having a winning mindset. All right. I can tell you over 10 and a half years, I almost can peg point when somebody's going to rank advance, when somebody's going to just, start enrolling, a big amount of people. You see it in their mind. You can see them doing the personal development. You can see them literally like making that decision and just changing their mindset. And your mindset, a winning mindset doesn't just come out of nowhere. It's something you have to practice. You have something you have to be aware of, right? So everything starts with a mind shift and a winning attitude. So I'm going to go over a few of these things just in general in our business, that we never ever forget it, because if we can keep a winning mindset all the time, that is literally half the battle, right? And I always start with attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what we have now. Be thankful for what we have, not what we don't have. If we can, if we get stuck on, well, we don't have this and we need this, I like to wake up and go, number one, the gratitude that I'm thankful for in my life, but in my business, it's like, I am so grateful that we have a month of March for double, right? The double double. I am thankful we have Isaac Ben Shabbat as our CEO, right? I'm thankful we have Jesse doing all the things that he does, all these different things, but make it a habit. And it really starts putting things into perspective. So attitude of gratitude, number one. And number two, surround yourself with the right people. Okay. I always say, if you're talking to somebody and you don't leave encouraged, maybe that's not the right person to be talking to, right? We are here to help motivate, help lift you up, to encourage, and to say to you, no, you can get to agent destination. You can, get 4 agents. You can hit your rock star. You can do this. So think about who you're talking to. Grab the people that are bringing you up. Number 3, know that there will be challenges, right? I think sometimes people think things should move smoothly. In life, in any sort of business, there's always challenges. And for us, it's how do we handle the challenges? We know that there's challenges everywhere. How do you handle it, right? Same within life. When things come up in life, how do you handle challenges in life? Do you, freak out and go to like the worst case scenario, or do you go, okay, this is happening, here's how I'm going to handle it. But there will be challenges, right? You must invest in yourself. And this is a really big one too, guys. Product, number 1, we have got to be investing in the product in this business. When I got started, it was just entirely skincare. I was like, bring me all the skincare. I ordered the entire big professional package because I knew I had to feel it. I had to know, I had to be the one sharing the testimonial. I had to be the one to say, hey, I love this because of this, and this works well with this, right? So you have to invest in the product. It's so, so very important. Get on that 50-50. Go to your trainings, go to your events. If you're not investing in yourself, you're making a really, really, really big mistake. Invest in yourself, not to mention when you're using the products and you feel confident with them, when you're going to the events, you're learning, you're getting the training, that brings confidence to you, right? And when you have confidence, when you have posture, people are more likely to join you. Knowing too that we can adapt to change. Change is inevitable. We're going to have changes throughout our business, throughout life. Know that it takes time. I say build the, it's easier to build this fast and go fast than it is to build it slow. However, when we're building, this is an asset that we're building. We're building a business that is going to pay you residual over time. So that does take time to grow a massive organization, but it takes bit by bit. It's a new customer by new agent, a new customer and a new agent, and it's going, one by one, and then those are enrolling, and then it can go exponentially, but it does take time. And number 7, build relationships. People will support you. People that support will join you, right? So I heard this from somebody one time. They're like, don't worry about the sale, worry about the relationships that you're making. And when you're out there and you're talking to people, like, it's about that, knowing who somebody is and being that person in their life who cares. So, it's that this number 7 right here could be an entire training that I'm not going to get into, but we are in the relationship business, right? And when we build relationships and we build trust with people, we're more likely to also get referrals and everything like that. So 7 things to keep in mind when you're out there and you're building your business, when you're finishing off the month strong for March. I hope with everything in me that agent destination is non-negotiable for you. Okay. When it came out, it was non-negotiable for me. Anybody I talked to, I was like, it is non-negotiable. This is somewhere we need to be. We did these in the past. 3 years prior to the world kind of erupting, and they were the best business building vacations that we went on. And if you have not been on an agent destination Hero Secret, you need to be on it. It is like 10-star, like royalty treatment. You get to be around everybody. I've brought my kids on some of them, and they literally were like, In fact, they just asked me the other day, are we going to go on an agent destination again? And I was like, well, yeah, there's one coming up. They're like, we're going, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know. We haven't decided that yet. But I hope that you get there. And guys, I want you to take these next 10 days in March. I want you to work on having a winning attitude, not only to finish off the month of March, but going into April and May and throughout your career in this space, because it really and truly can be a complete game changer for you. But it takes some, self-awareness, evaluating where you are, knowing where you need to improve and things like that. But let's double, guys. Let's get out there. Everything that you're doing, whether it's customers, whether you're enrolling packages, you are doubling. We're talking doubling bonuses. And when we're doubling volume, what else are we doubling for? Points towards agent destination. So let's go, guys. Let's see you on the beaches in Punta Cana. Cannot wait. Thank you so much, Jesse, for having me tonight.
Absolutely. So I can't wait to see you guys there at the Hard Rock in the Dominican Republic. So that is going to be amazing. And the dates are in August. I think somebody can put them in the chat box. It is at Hard Rock. So, and interestingly enough, our very first destination retreat that we did in secret was at this resort. I have this backpack because when you get to agent destination, they give you swag that is only for people that qualify. Because remember, this is not, you can't just buy this. You have to earn it. You have to earn your place for agent destination. This is the bag. You can see the thing here. It says, this was for Ruby Retreat, Dominican Republic, 2013. This was at the Hard Rock when they had just opened it. It is an incredible resort. We can't wait to see all of you there. So, we're going to be looking super fit because all of us are going to be in the Club Fit Challenge. Yes, April? Yes? 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 I can't move on until y'all say yes. You know I can hear you, right? I'm just kidding. I can't hear you, but I mean, I can see you if you're mouthing it or not, so, all right. Okay. All right. So, if you haven't gone, go enroll with the Club Fit. I'm going to give you a few more details about that because there's been getting some questions after our last trainer just to clean this up. So for you guys, but let's get into our next training bit. Amazing information. Tracy, you're so right. Mindset. If your mouth is closed, your business is closed. Write that down. Right. So we need to get out there and start making sure secret is not a secret anymore. Incredible winning mindset. She's so right. It's almost like, when someone's having a breakthrough because they're like, it's been bubbling and they're ready to go. Now, for some of you, you're using your fuel for your success. For some of you, you're using your frustration. And both of them work, by the way, right? So, because sometimes you have to be pushed by pain until you're pulled by vision. And for me, it wasn't my vision that actually got me to success in the beginning. It was the pain of my circumstances that pushed me because I didn't want to be broke. I didn't want to be deciding what I was going to eat based upon the menu from the left to the right instead of the right to the left. I didn't want Bank of America making my decisions on where I could do, what I could do, how I could take care of myself, my friends, my family, what car I drove, what neighborhood I lived in, how many times my car got broken into in Los Angeles because I couldn't afford an apartment that had a closed garage. It was an overhang, and it was every month I had a shattered window because it's where all I could afford to live in the neighborhood that I was in. Now, for some of you, that's not your thing, but I'm just telling you is sometimes a lot of people say, I need to have this big vision and this big why. For some of you, you can just use the pain of being in the circumstance you got to get yourself out of that, right? So I don't care what's going to get you motivated, because motivation is not something we can give you. We can inspire you temporarily, but motivation comes from within. It's your motive for action. And so I don't care where you find it, whether it's in your frustration or your pain, because success is buried right underneath frustration as long as you don't quit. But unfortunately, a lot of people get themselves right 3 feet from gold and end up stopping short just because they didn't understand that frustration was meant to fuel you, not destroy you. So use it. And I can't think of a better person here to share with you on how to go out there and create results from going out there and doing the work than this guy. And I'm super excited that he is here tonight to be able to share and impart some of his wisdom, his story, his journey, and what him and his wife and his organization are doing to create such incredible results, create incredible culture in their group, and how to take advantage of these amazing March Madness promotions that we have right now. So you can go out there and get your 4 for free for Club Fit. You can get your 4 for Triple Rockstar. You can get your points locked in to qualify for Agent Destination and be with us at our very first ever global agent destination for Club Secret that we've ever had, which is going to be wild. So, but ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Blue Diamond Agent, Mr. Roscoe Taylor. Are you with me, my friend?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me? What's happening?
I got you. Give us some loving.
Let's get it. First off, I'm thankful for you, Jesse. Honestly, bro, you are such a wealth of knowledge. I literally wrote all these notes down, the things I was going to talk about, and you start talking. I'm like, I feel like, forget these notes. Let's go a whole different direction, bro. Every time you open your mouth, I learn something every time. So thank you for your dedication and passion to the team, to the field, and to just thank you for being you. Tracy Zimmer, absolutely phenomenal. Great job. Thank you so much for your sacrifice and dedication. And you just said the realest thing. I don't think people understand that success is literally the habits that you keep. And an attitude of gratitude, I feel like, is one of the most underutilized tools in people's understanding of how to win at the highest level, guys. So I'm thankful for you, Tracy. I'm thankful that we have this system where a person like Tracy, right, from a whole different walk of life, has that exact same system from a gentleman like myself from a completely different walk of life. I'll tell you about in a second. And we have this community where we can come together. And if you're passionate about where you want to go and you want to help people, and I am as well, it does not matter where you come from. We can all win here. And this is the most important thing I need you to understand. Take ownership of your business immediately. So before I get into the training, let me just tell you guys a little bit about me. We've not been fortunate enough to meet. My name is Roscoe Taylor, as Jesse said. I am a former counselor. I used to work with battered women, at-risk youth, troubled teens. I worked with people who had TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, right? So maybe they were 75, but they functioned like they were 17, right? Because the mental development stopped at a certain point in their life. And unfortunately, what most people don't understand is you don't have to have a traumatic brain injury for that circumstance to happen. So another thing, Tracy, man, you were phenomenal, Tracy. Another thing that you said that most people just don't realize is the very first thing Tracy said, guys, if you were paying attention, is I got started. I wasn't 100% sure about what I was doing, but I got plugged into the training. I went to the training immediately. And I'm just telling you, there's so many people in life that are lost. Everybody's got a passion to win. Man, Jesse, phenomenal stuff, man. Jesse just said, use your passion or use your pain, right, to fuel you until you can find a vision that's going to help pull you, right? Until you can find a success that pulls you. That pain, everybody has it. Yours might not be Jesse's might not be Tracy's, but we all have something that ails us, something that is a void in our life that we want to fill. So I'm going to talk to you about building from event to event, and most importantly, the urgency of getting a brand new person started the right way and making sure they get off to the best start possible. Okay, so here's what you got to understand, guys. This concept is very, very simple. It's not easy. I would never misconstrue the message. I would never deceive you and have you thinking this is easy. You know why? Because it's a people business and there's a lot of feelings involved, unfortunately. And if you're writing anything down, please write this down. Feelings don't pay bills or feed kids, right? So when I do a presentation, I let people know at the very beginning, hey, I'm not here for opinions or approvals. Please keep those. Just here to collect decisions. And the most important thing people realize from the very beginning of the conversation is I could care less what direction they're going to go from this point forward. So here's what I want you to understand. This is my business, and I don't run it based off of other people's schedules. I realize that, guess what? When I go to Thailand here in September, that whether every new person that I'm sitting in front of goes and gets a membership or buys a pack, Thailand's still going to cost me the same amount of money. I'm still going to have the same amount of fun with the same unbelievable people who are on this Zoom with me right now. So here's what I need you to understand. The most important thing that you can do when you get started is take massive and immediate action. Because when people get started, they have 3 simple questions in their mind. How real is this? That's what they really want to know. How real is what you're telling me is possible? Is how real is the stories that I'm hearing? How real is it the chance that I can get this done? How real is that? That's the first thing they want to know. The second thing they want to know is can they do it? Okay. So we have to show them that, and we have to show them that immediately, because you only get one first day. You only get one first week, one first month, one first year. And if facts are facts and facts are telling, that means stories are selling. So we have one first month, first week, first day, first year to create the best story possible for you. Now, if you don't get off to the best start possible, can we start over? Can we come back and get to where we want to go? Is the final destination still attainable? Absolutely. But the goal is just to understand how to be able to start fast and put immediate success or immediate reality into people's worlds so that we can avoid some of those potholes and some of those pitfalls along the way. So the more massive and immediate your start, the less great things you have to figure out how to say, right? If I saw something today, and I called you about it today, the urgency alone helps set the tone that I'm not joking. I am dead ass, right? That means I am serious about what I'm talking about because I just saw it today and I'm calling you. So urgency is one of the most important things that you can convey to people that you're showing this deal to. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick, guys. Do I have the controls? Do I? Yes, I do. And I'm going to just show you kind of what it looks like on a daily basis, every single day, after every single showing, every presentation, every Zoom, every single, every single two-on-one, every one-on-one, every launch event. This is the information that I go over with people. And I'm not going to go through all of these slides with you guys, but I just want you to understand the message that we convey, because we know that people have three real questions in their mind. How real is this? Can they do it? And the most important one I'm about to show you right now is, will we help them? Do we got their back? Are we just trying to get them to sign up? If you're brand new today, here's the best news that I got for you. Because you just got here today and you're just brand new to the team and you're seeing this information, right? You're plugged into a system of people who are focused on winning in the exact same way that you are here to win in, right? And the most important thing that they know is the more money that you make, the more money that they make. So if there was a better way to do it, trust and believe the first people to know would be you, okay? So here's what you got to understand right now. When you get started, the most important thing you can do is, we're going to skip through those, all right? The most important thing that you can do is be coachable, right? If you've done a lot in your life and you've done it very well, you've probably been good at a lot of other things. I have been as well. Jesse was a professional hip hop instructor, so he's been very good at teaching people how to, pop, lock, drop, do. But when it came to network marketing, for Jesse to go from being an unbelievable instructor to becoming the #1 income earner here for us to learn from, he had to be coachable. He had to take the reality that knowing just because he has an amazing moves on a dance floor doesn't mean that it's going to translate to being amazing in this business. And that's where most people struggle, because that's uncomfortable for people. And if you're not aware of this, just know that average people never force themselves to get uncomfortable. This is exactly why they're average people. So the goal is to help people do 3 things as quickly as possible. Acclimate them to the process. Let them know as soon as they get started that this information is to be sorted, not sold. We are here to sort through your network to help find people who qualify to be a part of our organization, not sell them on going on trips that most likely they're probably not going to go on already anyway. So that's #1, acclimate them to the process. This is sort, not a sell. Most of the people that you show that don't have an understanding of this industry aren't going to be the most gung-ho to join immediately. People are going to have to watch for a while. This is acclimating them to the process. The second thing that I do that's most important is humble people. This part right here. You got to realize that if people aren't humble and coachable, then they're going to do what they think they want to do. They're going to end up reinventing average when they could have just copied genius in the first place, which is exactly why I do my best job to help them understand how to be coachable by telling them how important it was for me to be coachable to get where I am, and people like Jesse or people like Tracy or any of the other people you know who are successful but were coachable enough to switch their mindset to learn this. The third and most important thing that I do after that is just show them the reality and inspire them. So we'll skip through that because Jesse already actually covered a lot of that. And the most important thing is again, massive immediate action. So if you're opening a new business, what do you need most importantly to get started? Inventory, right? It's funny to me when I meet people and I'm like, how's it? You know, they're brand new and they're like, man, you know, just tell me about this or how to win or what's the best thing I can do to get started. I'm like, you know, they're not having the results they're looking for. And then I'll ask them, okay, well then, you know, what, you know, how many calls have you made this week? What does your inventory look like? What does your names list consist of? How many people have you shown, right? And most people, right? Remember the last slide? Average people don't force themselves to get uncomfortable. Most people don't think of this as a business, so they don't actually think of their names list as inventory. Most people, if they're not focused on being plugged into the system, treat this as a hobby. And then their names list is not inventory. It's just a list of people that they're comfortable talking to who might like this thing that they're trying. Versus, I'm running a business. This is the inventory, and I'm going to teach people how to make calls within a certain time frame and invite to a certain event at a certain time. And this is why event to event is the it's the most important, because most people have time. Our attention spans this long. We can't get people excited for 5 months or 8 months or a year, but we can get people excited from now till April 15th. And if I could get the masses, right? If you're a leader, if you're on this line, I'll assume you to be a leader, right? Because you're doing the above and beyond actions to understand the things you need to understand to win. But the mass majority of people, if I can get them to move to action from now till April 15th, from right now, the second you join the business, till the day we plan the first travel party that you do, your first launch event, then building from event to event gives people an applicable time frame in their mind to apply themselves to something where they don't feel overwhelmed. Guys, overwhelmed minds are frozen minds. Frozen minds do nothing. So a names list is inventory, and people who are serious are going to attack this names list because you're going to show them how to do it precisely. And more importantly, from this moment of joining till your travel party that's in 3 days from now, right? And then from the travel party till the person that joins your team's next travel party, the most important event in our company, guys, the most important event in your business is the next event. I don't know it doesn't matter what 2 events are or 4 events from now. Right now, okay? And forgive me, I'm very blue. So even though I'm talking about something that's not on the slide right now, it's very important. So stay with me, okay? Okay, so, but building event to event is the most important, because understand, right? I'm gonna skip through that one because sense of urgency is the most important thing you can convey, as I said. So just think about, how long can people be focused? How long can people be motivated? How long can people be the most excited? Well, in this business, it's their first couple of days, right? So for urgency starts out giving them the most important thing that they need to see the reality. They build belief because they take massive action, and you can create a result for them because you're moving urgently. It's the same process when we're moving people from event to event when it comes to our training. Right now, the next event as a company, as a whole for us, the most important event for us right now coming up is April 15th. April 15th, right? You guys understand that Freedom Academy is going to be an amazing event, and we will edify that event even more so than we are the next event. But the most important event is the next event that you can get people in front of this energy, this community, right? This synergy, so that that event will help you move people from that event to the next event. As a company, that's the most focused thing we can do. But as a brand new agent on the team, as a leader in this community, as a bronze agent, as a platinum agent, the most important thing that you can do day to day in your business is apply this type of urgency. And on a small scale, right? On a micro scale, you need to focus on moving people to action from event to event. So the day they start, you acclimate them to the process. humble them. If they really want to build this, they will understand that. And then you give direction and you help them understand urgency. So the most important thing we can do is have your launch event, throw an event for you in the next 24 to 72 hours, right? We need to move to action. Not people, you'll hear people say, I'll be able to do my event in the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks. That's great. If that person is giving me that, I'm going to put that in my calendar on my schedule and it's there. But I'm going to help people who want to move to action more immediately. If people are excited about moving to action immediately, they probably have a very serious reason to be moving so urgently, right? They are excited about moving now. So I'm going to take massive and immediate action. You'll hear me say that repeatedly over and over and over so that I can get people the biggest dose of reality of our business the day they get started. I want them to understand what it looks like to run their business, to look at their inventory, make calls, and invite people as a professional as quickly as possible. Jesse, again, already addressed it. I want these people to invite 15, 20 people to their very first launch event because I know they're going to get 5, 7 people that are going to be able to make that time. Everybody else filters back to the bottom of the list, rinse, repeat. But urgency is the most important thing I want people to understand. Why? Because understanding the ins and outs of every detail of our compensation plan is not going to help you get paid. And getting paid is what's going to help you build belief. And believing is what's going to help you take more action. So what I want to do immediately are do things with you that are going to yield results. All right. And I'm not saying to do anything other than if your upline is telling you to do anything differently than what I'm telling you, then please do what's working for you. But just understand what I found to work here is in my organization is to be able to help people get a result, yield a result immediately. Because guess what? As soon as I help you sort through the first 10, 12 people in your network and help you understand, because I've already acclimated you to the process, you know they're not all going to say yes. So let me prove to you that is the case. And then you know that a few are going to say, that are going to say yes. Let me help you take action, get started, and build belief and get results that you can do this business immediately. And when you have that type of belief that I can sort, I can take a no. When they say no to me, it has nothing to do with my experience. When you say no to me, you're not taking my birthday away. If you say no to me, that just means you're not going to Thailand. It doesn't mean I'm not going to Thailand. And when you can understand that, the more immediately you can understand that, the better. Because then you can take ownership of your business. You have a reality that's now a belief for you. You understand this is possible. You've yielded results. And if you have belief in what you're doing and where you're going, because you've already done it, if you can refer 1 agent, then you can refer 100 agents and you can get 100 customers started if you can refer 1. So urgency to help you I'm sorting to figure out who you are and help you figure that out too. Then I'm going to teach you how to invite as a professional. I'm not going to take the time to go to the 4-step invite right now. That's a complete training. But the most important thing that I need people to understand is when you can move people to action with urgency, you'll have them motivated enough. You can't motivate unmotivated people, but they can be inspired by creating a result. They can be inspired by you telling them a story of what you were capable of by following the system and then working with that individual to help them take massive and immediate action. Right now, again, I'm talking to you as the people who are looking to create massive results. I'm talking to you as leaders because we're the people who spend our nights together on these calls. But you guys got to understand, there's a bunch of people as you go through this deal. There's a bunch of people as you're building your businesses who are not going to be moved by this conversation, okay? And that's okay. Your job is to love people where they're at, right? You hear me say massive and immediate action, and you hear me say sort a lot because that's how simple this business is, right? If you move in the manner that you are expecting and that you desire for your team and your leaders to move in, then they can only learn what you're teaching. But if you're a person that points more fingers than you actually take more steps, it's going to be hard for people to follow your lead. So all you have to do is be the example of what you're looking for. Okay, all you have to do, if you want people in your organization showing 10, 12, 15 people a day, then show them what it looks like. Be an example and move in a massive manner. Because if you can take massive action and immediate action, the action will really cure a lot of the ailments that most people that are going through growing a business go through. That's because this business is more grown through than gone through. You don't go through it, you grow through this business. It's much more caught than taught, which means you need to be in action so that you can understand this is a people business. And within 24 hours of getting every person started, if you can help them score in 24, that's the urgency that we speak of. Those people will have a whole different level of belief that in themselves, and the fact that you're here and you have them and you'll help them, and that they can do it. And they will see that action yield a result in their back office, and it'll send them an email that says, guess what? There's something called Paylution with your name on it. And let's hope you receive the results, receive the benefits of the actions you just took. Guys, this business is simple. Belief, action, results. The bigger the amount of belief that people have, the more action they take, then the more results they yield, which is why getting them to the events is the most important thing, guys. Get people started quickly and get them moving to action, and then the sort. All right. This business is a triple sort, and I'll end with this. All right. And this is what I'm doing. Again, if you're here and you just enjoy our membership so much, like I love our membership and all the facets of it. I fall more in love with our products every single day. Okay. But I'm not body butter man. It's not what I'm here for. Okay. I love the body butter. Salt and oil scrub. I love it. Salt and oil scrub did things to my relationship, right? We leveled up when salt and oil scrub hit our world. The men's line. Unbelievable. That's not what I'm here for, right? When people join my team and when people personally join with me, they resonate with the fact immediately that we're going somewhere and we're going there. Not now, but right now. Not now, but right now. And as a sexy side perk, we get access to the dopest skincare, nutrition, and lifestyle on the planet. But we are changing people's situations, all right? So this is a sort. I am triple sorting at all times when I build my business. And the first sort is this: I show you the information, not to sell you, but the sort to see if you're qualified. If I had to convince you to do stuff with your babies that you don't normally want to, that you don't want to do, that I want to do with my babies, then I don't want your babies hanging out with my babies on the trips anyway. It's okay, because we're not having the same conversations anyway, and we don't even want that. So it's okay. I'm just here to sort you. So the first sort is in or out. Either you're in or you're not. And if you're out, that's not a problem. I'm going to leave you pleasantly with open arms so that when you're ready to come back, we're here to welcome you. So if you're in, the next sort is this: do you want to build or not? If you want to build, then I'm going to give you some simple directions. Make a list. I'll go way more in depth into this training that I'm going through with you guys right now about how to be a professional inviter and what it looks like to create your why and what you're doing this for and how to go call people and get your names list going. Okay. I'll show you how to sort through your inventory. Okay, so that's the second sort. And if I tell you to do those things, then plan your launch event, which is your first travel party, your first secret social, and you give me 1,000 excuses of why that thing can't happen, you just became a build through to a further notice. Okay, that means I'll see you at every event. I'll see you at whatever travel parties you show up at. I will make sure I put you on every text list, but that's not the person I'm calling when I wake up on a daily basis that I'm going to get it every day with. Right. So if you don't want to build, that's fine. I'm going to love you where you're at. Third sort: if you're building, my next conversation with you is this: do you want to lead or not? That's the last and most important conversation. If you're here to lead, then I'm here to be with you. And I'm not here to work for you, but I'm here to work for any and every person who's willing to participate in their own rescue. Right. Hear me. Participate in your own rescue. Guys, whatever has happened in your business over the last year, right, in my humble opinion, will start to be the type of growth you're having in your business every single month. Every single month. When companies go from being in formulation, go through concentration, and soar through momentum, guys, which is exactly where Secret is heading. I just hope you understand what we have our hands on, guys, right now. None of us, me for sure, will never have another opportunity to be in the situation that we're in today. And I'm so thankful for that. As Tracy said, I wake up with an attitude of gratitude every day. Why? Because people stress the importance of me plugging into training events so I can understand the importance of the mindset that I carry every single day when I'm leading people every single day. So if you are triple sorted and you're here to lead, then I know I will see you at a regional somewhere on social media, April 15th. I'll be in Arizona. So fortunate to share the stage with the #1 income earner and probably one of the most lyrical geniuses. When you're done rapping and doing dancing and doing network marketing, bro, you might want to look at rapping, bro, because you are a lyrical genius when you speak. But I'll be fortunate enough to be in Arizona with Jesse on stage. My wife and Jeff Ball, I know, will be in Chicago. I know that there's in Arizona, in Atlanta, Eric Krispowski. I know that there's trainings all over for us to just right now, if you can just focus on that next event, how many people can you get to the next event? That one event will help catapult your business into the next event. But most people aren't moving massively and immediate enough to catch what it takes to build this business at the pace that they really aspire to go to. Fortunately enough, the business is beautiful. The membership is amazing. So you'll enjoy yourself every step of the way at whatever pace you go on. But fast is fun, guys. And I'm just letting you know, there's a lot of people out there who need this blessing, who are absolutely waiting for somebody to give them an opportunity to come win and come be plugged into a community like this. So I'm just going to do everything I can to make sure that we are some of the first people in the world to impact the most people in the world. And we get to do it with Jesse Macpherson and Mustafa Nashvi and Tracy Zimmer. And it's just the beginning, guys. So that's my time. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to throw it back to you, Jesse. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with everybody tonight. We can get way more in depth in all this, but just move massively and immediate. Sort, don't sell, and go get what you deserve, guys.
Oh, drop a mic. So let's put some fire emojis, put some hearts, put some everything in there. So Roscoe told me that here at Secret, we don't have crybabies and we don't have try babies. We don't have people that are trying to do this. We got people that are doing this, all right? So you're doing it, right? Now, here's the thing. We're not looking for perfection. It's just progress, heading in the right direction. And we're not going now. We're going right now. I'm stealing that, right? That is now mine. I have now taken that as mine. I give you credit 3 times, and then after that, it will be mine. So, and I appreciate the compliments, my friend, and I freaking love building this with you because I love your heart for people, you know. So it's one of those things that is, you know, when your vibe attracts your tribe, and when you get people that are heart-centered and they're going, okay, like how can I be more of service? How can I serve more? You know, so, and servant leadership, I see people who are serving, I see people who are leading, but someone that's truly a servant leader that's leading and serving simultaneously, man, I absolutely appreciate everything that you're doing here for the community. And as we can grow this here and put some crazy momentum on the map. So here, guys, let's wrap this up. I just got one more thing I want to make sure that you guys are aware of as we wrap up here our Tuesday night training. And I want to know, what did you like best here from today's training? Go type in the chat box. There was something I normally do at the beginning of these trainings that we didn't do here today, which is our testimonial Tuesdays, where I hear from you guys is, you know, maybe you had a member deal, maybe you had a unique product, maybe you had a new sign up, maybe you had a new promotion, whatever it may be. We want to get a chance to hear directly from you. Normally we start that. We will close today with that because I think it's really powerful, but I want to make sure you guys know we are in the midst of just finishing up. Our January Club Fit Challenge is wrapping on Thursday. Thursday is the last day of the 60-day challenge that we started here. And I'm winning this challenge, baby. I'm getting it. I'm telling you what. So I'm excited about it. So for those of you guys, just take a picture of this. How you log into our final training. This is going to basically be going over tomorrow, the 60-day instructions, how to submit for the contest, for all the prizes you can win, what's next, and also the introduction to our monthly Club Fit community membership that's going to allow you to stay and access to the application. Now, here's the thing. For those that are joining the next challenge, you don't need to be on the monthly Club Fit app membership, because you're in the challenge. The only reason you would be on the monthly membership is if you want to keep everything that's inside of your app, and all those details we're going to be going over with you guys tomorrow on our Zoom. There will be the replay. We will post it out for everyone if that's something that you can't make live. And again, where do you find the replays of everything? TeamSynergyAgents.com, events, past events, you'll find everything there, okay? So, and get in touch with your teams. If you're in our WhatsApp group, if you're in our Telegram group, if you're in that, all that stuff on our website, if you're in there, People say, where's the replay? We post it as soon as we get it, so you can't miss it. But those are for those closing their January challenge. However, we ain't done yet, right? Because health isn't a 60-day thing, it's a forever thing. And we want you to live well. People say, well, man, sometimes, health is expensive. You think health is expensive? Try illness. Really, because we all know really the cost of that and what it does. And I don't mean just the cost of it, but the ability to not be able to do all those things that you truly love. So we have launched and opened up enrollment for our April Club Fit Challenge. And we have brought back our Get Fit for Free program, which is probably the most valuable program that we offer, and for something that you and your customers can participate in. So if we take a look here real quick, I'm just going to play our new trailer video for April and give you a couple of details. And I'm going to post for you the resource where you can download this, the PowerPoint and the PDF from your computer. You can put it in your social, you can share it with people when you do your sit downs and your presentations. But this is our new trailer for our April Club Fit Challenge. Enjoy.
Join today our next Club Fit Challenge starting April 3rd. 60 days to transform your life with thousands in prizes and giveaways inside our brand new Club Fit app with proven results. Daily workouts by professional trainer Miss Kim Lyons, customized recipes and nutrition plans, and an incredibly supportive community and accountability. Join today.
I lost 10.5 inches and 6 pounds.
My wake-up call was when my granddaughter said that I should be wearing a bra.
At the end of it, I ended up losing 40 pounds.
I lost over almost 25 pounds.
The best part of it for me was literally the community. Not only was there accountability, it was fun, y'all.
My body fat percentage went from 16.8% to 12.9%.
I was able to drop over 13 pounds and just under 10 inches.
I go by the weight of my clothes, so if there are some pants that I have on my door that I can't fit, and now I can fit them after this challenge, that's a win-win for me.
It's truly changed my life in every way.
I lost 25 pounds and 15 inches off of my body.
It has helped me gain confidence.
I'm starting to wear skinny jeans.
Got more energy now. We've lost a considerable amount of weight. And it was a lot more fun because I knew I was challenging my husband. And I was going to beat him.
So, you in?
So awesome, guys. So this video is also in your Rapid Funnel or your Team Synergy app. For those of you guys that are using that, we got some big updates that are coming down the pipeline with that. But I'm going to drop into the chat box a Dropbox link. So you can copy that. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and get it from us. In that Dropbox link, when you click on it, I'm just going to show it to you guys here real quick, what it's going to take you to. So it is going to take you to this page. Now, inside this page, it's going to have 3 items. One is that commercial. The other one is the PowerPoint. The other one is a PDF, right? Now, you can download that, so you can send that through WhatsApp. You can send that through different channels. So that way, it's very simple for you to be able to present Club Secret and Club Fit Challenge to somebody. Now, here's my recommendation is this. Do the challenge and call people like, hey, I'm doing this. Do this with me, right? Come join the challenge with me. Be a product of the program, right? Because if you're a product of the program, I'm telling you, people are going to see exactly what's happening. Now, inside of this, you have our Get Fit for Free. So when you refer 4 customers to our April challenge, you're going to get your kit back in product credit. So if you bought the small kit, you got 4 people on small kit, you're getting your small kit back in product credit. If you enroll 4 people, if you get the plus kit in the US and you get 4 people on the plus kit, you're getting the whole $399, $290, $399 back in there. Details are on the website. It is a 60-day program. It is going to start on April 3rd. Enrollment is available now. And we're going to close enrollment after the first week. This is going to be the new strategy for all of our programs here. Average person's lost over 11 pounds and over 10 inches during these challenges. We've got men competing with men, women with women. They're amazing prizes. And this time we're doing our Club Fit heated neck massager for our top 10 that is literally goes around, it heats up and it just goes, all right. So, which is awesome. Our first, second, and third place and men and women are getting cash-free products. And number one is getting an hour-long session with Dr. Howard Cohn. So the kits are in your back office now for agents and customers. And guess what? The QV on these isn't right. It's double. That's right. Double QV. Double QV. All right. So on all of our Club Fit packs for the month of March, it's going to help you get more points, obviously get you more rank advancements and everything. So inside of that, you're getting the 60-day program of our Club Fit app. And then after that, you could do the next challenge or get on the monthly membership, which we'll talk about tomorrow, is our nutrition plans, meal plans, recipes, workouts, habit tracker, everything, and the community that is priceless inside of it. So we have it US, our Club Fit Plus kit, Canada, we have it available in Europe, we have it available in Mexico, we have it available in Colombia, so we have it available in Africa. So get your kit today, double QV. And this is our Telegram for Club Fit, so you don't miss out on anything. Follow us on our social channels. Now, you're going to find all the details on clubfitchallenge.com, clubfitchallenge.com. It's got the commercial, it's got Kim, it's got the details, it's got the packs, it's got everything that you need right there on the site. And the link I sent you gave you some of those details. So how many of you guys are in with me for the April Club Fit Challenge? I want you to drop it in. Just say hashtag Club Fit, put that down there in that challenge and let us know that you're doing it. But more importantly, go get 4 people. Go get 4 people so you can get your kit for free. So what are we focused on right now? Exactly what they said. Immediate, massive action. Immediate, massive action. So get excited. If you're like, I'm not that excited, well, then run around your house and then call people. And they were like, are you out of breath? No, I'm just excited. You know, like, I don't know if you do some push-ups, figure it out. Right. So freak a few people out, you know, be like, I can't call them, you know, call them. Why? Because it's too late. It's fine. So let's shake some people. Let's wake some people up, you know, so let them know, listen, this is not a dress rehearsal. This is the World Series, the Olympics all rolled up into one. We got one shot at this thing called life. And I want to do it with people that I love doing it with. That's why we call it the good life here at Club Secret. So welcome home, everybody. Let's make March madness for you and go on out there, getting that rock star by getting 4, getting those 4 people for Club Fit. Let's give one more shout out in the comment section there for Tracy, one more shout out there for Roscoe, and we will see you guys on the leaderboards. We'll see you on the rock star boards. We'll see you on all the billboards, and I'll see you guys in the Club Fit April Challenge and inside the app. I'm posting every day. I hope that you stay accountable with me towards your goals and your health. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care. God bless. Have a great week. Bye, guys. Oh, I was supposed to announce people. I'm so sorry. Anyway, if you haven't left yet, you can stick around. So my bad. I'm off track here today. So if you have a story, a quick testimonial, so that you want to share about anything, a savings with Club Secret, a savings on a member deal, a result that you got from the product, all right, or something that's happened, go ahead and raise your hand. And how you raise your hand is if you go to the reactions down there on the bottom, there's a little thing on somewhere on the phone, reactions and raise hand. It'll raise your hand. I know I've got an iPhone that's got their hand raised. If that is you, let me know if you can unmute. I might have to change the requirements here. Don't go anywhere. I can figure this out. Mute. We're going to allow participants to unmute themselves. All right. So iPhone, if you can unmute, please do so if that is you, and share with us what you got going on this week. No? iPhone is not unmuted. What about Stephanie? Can you unmute for me? Let me see if that works, Stephanie.
Hi.
Yeah, talk to me, girl. So talk to me on this Testimonial Tuesday.
Okay, so I got the booster on Saturday. I took 2 when I got them during the day, took 4 at night, took 4 on Sunday night. Yesterday, homeschooling, all the bickering with the kids that they do, all that stuff always stresses me out. I'm like always on edge with working full time, all of that stuff. It just constant stress. I felt nothing. I was calm. I handled every situation calmly. I was blown away. Like the anxiety level gone. Day 2 of that, like yesterday and today, same thing. I am blown away.
It is amazing. So how cool is it to be responsive instead of reactive all the time, right, to certain things? So yeah. So listen, boosters, it's time to go get, if you're not taking boosters, you can take boosters a lot. So my wife has living off of boosters because she's 8 months and she's getting all this like acid reflux from, the baby, and she's like, she literally is like, we almost ran out of boosters and I literally thought she was going to kill me. So I was like running around the house, like frantically looking for boosters because she can't sleep without them anymore. So awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. Castellina, is that right? So let's see. Welcome.
Hello, very, very close. It's Castellina. Yes, I was just on the bottle school trip and went to Guatemala. And, wasn't sure what to expect when I was there. I knew I was going to ingest a lot of foods that I'm totally not used to. So I took my probiotics and I took my Digestex, and oh my gosh, when I say that I was able to eat and drink coffee without it, messing with my stomach or messing with my my bowels, my system, period. That was amazing. That was amazing. Being able to be in a whole nother area and know nothing. I love it. Boosters are great, but that Digestex and that probiotics, they are number one.
It is a powerful combination. So real quick, and I don't normally do this because I go at a few more people to get to here, but for those of you guys that don't know, so what bottle school, so tell us, so you went with our program, which is Combined Secret, connected with Hug It Forward, which is building schools in different parts of the world. So, and as part of our contribution program and a part of our Secret Gives Back or Secret Empowers programs. So, so what was that? So how long were you there? Tell us a little bit about that experience.
I was there for 8 days and the experience was, like I said, unbelievable because I didn't really have any expectations on it because I've never done anything in that aspect. So it was, oh my goodness, the culture, the villages, the people, Hug It Forward, they are amazing. I am so happy that we are partnered with them. They are an amazing group of people. They really, really are. They took care of us the whole time. We had no problems with our food. We had a cook that did our breakfast, lunch, dinner, any snacks we want, gave us coffee in the middle of the day, 24/7, even when we had no service. Like, they did everything. Hug It Forward did it all. We had no problems whatsoever. They took care of transportation to and from airport, transportation to and from the bottle school, transportation to and from any on-site, off-site things that we did. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's all I can say. It's amazing. You have to go to understand the experience. When you go, you'll understand. It's breathtaking. It's, like I said, I'm speechless. It's amazing.
I love it. Awesome. So thank you so much for representing Secret and going out there. And that's the thing, as we say that, the world is our playground and love will be our legacy. The idea is that we work hard, we play hard, and we want to give back and we want to leave everywhere better than we found it. So David, you are up next, my friend. Talk to me, my friend.
Hey guys, David from Chicago. I'm a barbershop owner. So right now I'm really focusing on the new body butter. I've applied it to about 40 people. I did a video today on our Team Synergy. I did a video on my Instagram. I want you guys to check it out. I had a client with psoriasis for the scalp. Just check out the video. And then yesterday I had a little boy. He had psoriasis on his knee, and I put the body butter on him, and it like cleared up. But one of the things I'm doing is, I learned this from you. Don't ask anybody. I tell them like, hey, I need you to try this on their hands. And then once they try it, I always ask, hey, who do you know with eczema? And they start giving me names and whatever. So that's what I got for you guys. That body butter is banging.
The new, I know. Listen, I didn't think I was going to be a switch from Ocean Mist guy. Like, I've been 11 years Ocean Mist, and all of a sudden I got it and I was like, this thing is, I'm going to switch it over. That is it. So Raylia, is that right? Did I say that right?
Yes, Raylia. That's correct. There's so many, and thank you, Jesse. There's so many things that, to narrow down, but I had at least two wonderful things I have to say real quick. My family actually has a big, it's a family event that's going to happen in Dallas and in Houston. So everybody's trying to figure out how they're going to get there. I said, go to my site, please. So my niece was so excited. they actually got a flight for $127. The rest of them were around three something, so they have a savings of $207. And so now she's just excited about telling everyone. So I said, "You're going to be my new agent." And so basically, the family got to really see some of the results. My testimony for mine would be, I have to say recovery, because I keep forgetting I'm 61 years old, and I locked my keys in the house, and I had to climb the balcony, and I really forgot, and I had a little pain. The next day, got a little bit more. I said, "Oh, let me increase my recovery," and I will tell you that it is the best thing that I can tell you right now. Going, we just have so many so many offerings that for travel and then for the body, but I will have to say that is my new one for today.
It is amazing. It is amazing. All right, next up we got Barbara. Talk to me.
Hi, well, I'm super excited to share this because I recently went to a very intensive business conference, and after lunch, it's like I was fighting to keep my eyes open. And you know how you get there, you're sitting there and your head goes like this and you go like this. Well, normally I reach for coffee. I got to tell you, even coffee did not do it. But when I take the energy within a minute, right away, I couldn't believe it. It's like within a minute, I felt great. So, that was pretty awesome. And then, I've had some issues with chronic back pain and hip pain. And I just started taking the recovery I took. It didn't seem to do a whole lot. But when I took the Hydro Effects and took it day and night, that, I don't know, I guess I'm feeling better. And I just, so I have to say that it really was amazing. And I shared that with my friends. I gave some away. In fact, I gave so much of it away that when I needed it for the next 3 days, I didn't have it. So I was like, why did I give it away? But it was great. It was awesome. I'm very excited.
Buy 3, get 1 free, baby. And by the way, we should have some good news for you guys in the next couple of days of that buy 3, get 1 free on recovery coming back into your back office. So we got some good things coming for you. Anastasio, can you hear me?
He's got his mute on.
He's got your mute on, buddy. So can you hear me?
Yes. I just unmuted myself. The thing that I use, that I started to use maybe about a month and a half, is for the men, the 3-in-1 for the face. I have oily skin, and I've noticed that if I don't sweat, my skin is clear, dry, and hydrated. So I'm in for that all men.
That's right.
My next is the eye thing for the bags. I got bags under my eyes, so that's the next thing I'm going to be using.
I love it. Well, we can't have you walking around, sporting Samsonite under your eye. So we need to. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you: before and afters. Take before and afters. Take them, because I'll tell you what. When you have a good after result, you'll wish you had a before picture. So let's get that in there. Awesome. Welcome. So Ms. Guzman, you're up.
Hello. Thank you, Jesse. Hello, everyone. Suhani from New Jersey. And can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, there I am. Hi. So I have 2 things to share. One is we just went to the back office. We were going to the movies to see Ant-Man this weekend. And I was able to go into the back office. I printed the tickets, brought them to the movie theater. The guy scanned them, went right through. We got the tickets with the popcorn and a drink, and we saved about $27 on our tickets. So that was pretty cool. I heard that from Melanie Levitz is always talking about that. And the other share I have is my godmother is having issues going to the bathroom. Sometimes she'll go almost a week without using the bathroom. And I've been giving her probiotics. So I gave her probiotics one day, she used it. And I asked her a while later, hey, did you use the probiotics? She said, oh, I got a really bad stomach ache. I didn't use it again. And I was like, you got a bad stomach ache? I said, well, maybe you got a bad stomach ache because, like you're backed up, like it was probably working. I said, take it again. Said you didn't get backed up in a day, so just use it. So I had given her some more. So she called me about a week later and she said, I need you to order that stuff for me. And I'm like, what stuff? She's like, the little things you gave me. I'm like, what did I give you? She's like, the little packets. I'm like, the probiotics? She goes, yeah. She goes, I took them for 4 days and I went to the bathroom every single day. So I was so excited that she was able to go.
Listen.
So she's waiting for probiotics. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Listen, so for those of you guys that have studied health, they said a couple different things, is that your gut is your second brain. And for those of you guys that have started studying this stuff and you realize how important your gut and everything that's connected to it, and they say all disease starts in the colon. So why? Because most people are, you guys know what, I didn't say it, but you know what I said. All right. So I want to make sure we get that thing done, because we got to get that stuff out. So we got to get it through us, because we're not what we eat. We assimilate, and then what we can process, and then what we eliminate. Very, 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 very important. All right, Tebs, you're up. Talk to me, girl.
Aloha, everyone. My name is Tevis, and just wanted to share about the getaways. So I was like, hey, we're promised a free whatever, and might be a little bit more for more days or something. So I was thinking, I was like, I've never been on a cruise before. So I want to book a cruise, and I'm like, okay, a free one. I'll probably get like a 2-day cruise or something. It'll probably have like chips and dip, but no, guys. I found a 10-day Tahiti cruise, and it was $0. So I just want to shout out my agent who is on Rodolfo. This is his first Zoom call, and also my sister Moana, she's my +1, so I'm dragging her with me to Tahiti. So it's coming up in next month. I'm super excited. It's my first cruise, and hopefully I'm not like swimming back to shore. I don't know why it's free, but I'm excited. I love our company, and stay blessed, you guys. Aloha.
Aloha. So, and super important. All right, we got a couple more here. So thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you for doing this. I should have done it at the beginning of the call. I'm so glad I almost ended the Zoom. I literally was hitting leave meeting before we got this in. But guys, this is so important. And we're going to be doing this on Tuesdays. And I can't take credit for this. This one is too good not to give credit where credit is due. This is Jared Ojeda. And and his team on Wednesday, they do a Wow Wednesday call every single morning. It is early for me. Like 5 a.m. But when I get on that, it just fills me up. But he starts his calls this way, and we want to do that every week here on Tuesdays as well. So we got a couple more, and we'll wrap this thing up. So Tawana, can you hear me? So is that, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes. Hi, Jesse. I can see you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
So I have a story. It's actually my sister. She had just bought a house, and she wanted security services for her home. So she'd heard ADT was in the area. They were going through all the new homeowners in the neighborhood. So they offered her as a new customer, they were offering $100 Visa cards. And I think it was like a certain amount of percentage off of their equipment. But I remember on member deals, ADT is one of the brands, where you can get deals and stuff. So I went on there through Club Secret member deals. They were offering a $200 Visa gift card, and you get some free equipment when you first sign up. And so I told her, and I said, you need to tell them about this deal. So she did. She called customer service. They had no idea where she got this deal from. They hadn't even heard of it. So they asked her to send a screenshot of the deal. She did, of course, and she got her $200 Visa card and her free equipment.
Stop it, man.
Yes.
Listen, if you are on our Tuesday night trainings, you are missing stuff, man. So yes. That's amazing. Congratulations. So please share that in the group. We want to make sure we share that here, but also we're posting that and creating more stories and testimonials inside of our group. That's amazing. So congratulations. Last but not least, is that Moana? Is that my girl, Moana? So is that you with your hand raised? It is. All right. Bring us home, girl. It better be good. You're the last one.
Well, I mean, the great part for me is that I get to be a +1, as you just heard, on a 10-day cruise that Tevis just found, which is I'm so excited for. But I actually want to piggyback off of that because of Secret, my parents, 70 and 80 years old, they just came back from their first cruise. And I can't tell you how heartfelt that is. Like, it's so fulfilling to know that they went on this cruise. And I know my mom's on this call, so I hope she can hear me. This is so awesome to see. My dad came back with the biggest smile. He's been in such a great mood. But the way that they, just being able to connect and go on a vacation. My mom has been dying to get out and go on a vacation for years. My dad actually worked for the airlines so that she can travel, but she didn't want to travel without him. So, because of Secret, they've been able to go on a cruise together, and they just came back and it was phenomenal. And my dad is the first person to say that he's ready for the next cruise.
Listen, when you cruise, and especially when you start cruising with your group of family, and man, it's a whole nother thing, because it's like we go and take over everything. It's like we take over the dining hall, and we take over the karaoke, then we take over the dance floor, and then we take over the pool, party. So it's something that we are so excited to be able to continue to create those memories, create that community, because listen, that's it. Here at Club Secret, we're living the good life. So we need to go show everybody. Thank you for staying with me on this extended, it's like bonus training call that we did here today. And we will see you guys again in the back office, on that leaderboard, on the Rockstar, qualifying for Agent Destination, getting your 50-50. Let's finish March Madness. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. God bless.